Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel Battleverse. Today we are going deep beneath the waves to uncover one of the most astonishing sights in modern naval history. A giant U.S. submarine receiving a special airdrop in the middle of the ocean. An operation so rare and secretive that very few people outside the military have ever seen it in action. This is not just a supply drop. This is a demonstration of engineering mastery, naval dominance, and the kind of precision teamwork that makes the United States Navy one of the most formidable forces on the planet. Picture it for a moment, a massive black submarine silently cutting through the depths of the Pacific, invisible to the naked eye, but above it thousands of feet in the sky. A U.S. military aircraft carefully aligns itself, carrying critical supplies or equipment. Then in a coordinated maneuver, it drops a container that parachutes into the ocean, landing exactly where the submarine has surfaced. The submarine crew retrieves it, and just like that, a top-secret mission continues without needing to return to port. This is the kind of operation that captures the imagination, blending the power of the skies with the stealth of the seas. The submarine itself is a technological marvel, its exterior stretching hundreds of feet, the length of multiple football fields, yet so silent and smooth in design that it is nearly undetectable. The hull is coated with special sound-absorbing tiles that reduce sonar detection, a feature that allows it to glide through enemy waters like a shadow. Its massive sail, rising from the middle of the submarine, houses periscopes, sensors, and communications equipment that connect it to the outside world when needed. The surface view is intimidating, as the sheer size of the vessel reminds you that this is not just a machine but a moving fortress of steel, a weapon of war that hides in plain sight beneath the waves. Once inside, the submarine reveals a world very different from its imposing exterior. The interior is designed for function, not luxury, but it is astonishingly efficient. Tight corridors run through the vessel, lined with pipes, cables, and bulkheads that keep every system in check. The command center, known as the control room, is filled with monitors, sonar displays, and advanced navigation panels where officers monitor every move, every sound, every ripple in the water. The crew operates in shifts, always vigilant, because even the smallest miscalculation in the deep ocean can have enormous consequences. The living quarters are small, with bunk beds stacked tightly, shared spaces for meals, and just enough room for the sailors to rest between long shifts. It is a confined environment, but one that builds brotherhood, discipline, and focus. What makes this submarine so incredible, however, is not just the way it looks or how it feels inside, but the performance it delivers. Powered by a nuclear reactor, it can stay submerged for months at a time without needing to surface for fuel, and this endurance is what makes airdrop missions so important, because while the reactor provides unlimited power, the crew still needs food, medicine, spare parts, and sometimes special classified equipment. Instead of returning to base, which risks exposing the submarine's location, the Navy developed a system where aircraft deliver critical supplies mid-mission, allowing the submarine to continue its stealth operations without interruption. With nuclear power driving it forward, this vessel can travel at speeds above 25 knots underwater, though exact numbers remain classified. It can cross oceans, track enemy ships, launch reconnaissance missions, or even deploy ballistic missiles if ordered. Its performance is not just about speed or power, but about stealth, endurance, and adaptability, making it one of the most dangerous platforms ever built. Safety is another crucial factor in such a massive machine, because the deep ocean is unforgiving. The hull is constructed of reinforced steel and special alloys that allow it to dive thousands of feet below the surface, where water pressure could crush ordinary vessels. Emergency systems are in place throughout, from watertight compartments that seal off sections in case of flooding, to oxygen generators that recycle air, to fire suppression systems that can extinguish flames instantly in confined spaces. Radiation shielding protects the crew from the nuclear core, and escape pods provide a last resort if disaster ever strikes. Every inch,